want him to first include the whole fees must fall dilemma. You know what I mean? What is the plan of action there? You know what I mean? Because I'm a student and I'd like to know what's happening and what's going to happen with the education, basically. I'd like for him to mention the current financial, not dilemma, so to say, but there's been talks about what's been happening with the currency, the rands and whatnot. I'd like for the president to mention that. I'd like the president to mention what the government is planning to do with our country at this moment in time, because there's a lot of confusion, and hence I say a lot of young people don't know what's going on, and we'd like to know. More importantly, I'd like to know what the president thinks about all these allegations about, not allegations, but so to say protests about him stepping down. How does he feel about that? And is there going to be action taken from the people who want him to step down or not? And what is he going to do better to fix the problems that have been running around? Because everybody knows what's going on, but we don't really know what's going on. And I feel like because he's the president, he can actually answer most of those questions.
First, I would like the president to talk about the economy. Just because ever since our economy has went down, it has even caused the interest rate to go up, of which once the interest rate goes up, it means the bonds, the house bonds and everything else goes up. Even food eventually will go up, and including the petrol that it keeps on going up because of the rand, the exchange rate. The rand becomes weaker, and the rates and the dollars and all the other money that are being measured with, they become more expensive than the rand. Then it's costing us from our pocket, because the moment the interest rate is higher, it means our money that we are having, it becomes less. So I would like him to address on how is he gonna fix that one. How is he gonna fix that one? That one is the thing that will make me happy. And another thing, the thing that bothers me the most, it will have to be the corruption that is there. If they can do something about corruption, so that all the government entities can be able to work properly without this too much corruption.
Yes, of course. I've got to see what the big man has to say tonight. I'm expecting to touch on a few things with the students. Fees are quite high. I'd like to see someday that we do get free tertiary education, to carry on and do our studies, and it will just help bring the infrastructure of the country up.
Well, I would like to talk about, I would like him to talk about nepotism. There's a lot of that in workplaces. Like, I know a lot of people who are like qualified for a job and stuff like that, but then they don't have that opportunity because of nepotism. A lot of people are going through workplaces because they know somebody there, and people are actually qualified, they're not getting the kind of job they deserve because people from somewhere have connections through. So yeah, I feel that's important.
Yeah, Nerinyaka president irthuse ka memereko ifeditse crime. Le taba e ya haya hore di protein found di pension found re di kranyana nyana. A re ke se dumele ka hore le rena re nyaka hore tšhelete ba re buela yona go magweng. Le rena re khone ira something. Ya no ikranyana nyana ona ntho tlo irang ka yona.
What I really want the president to outline for us is how the job will be created. As I know that he will be focusing more on jobs, like how many jobs have been creating, and how many employment rate. As we see, the employment rate will remain. We see the statistics. The employment rate remains. We want to see the proof of what he has been doing, because we've seen people like in internships and learnerships. Yes, they've been developed, but what we really want to see is real employment, where there will be like people will have jobs, and some of them will contribute to the economy, as he always indicate.
I would like him to encourage people to have small businesses and start with entrepreneurship, because that's what really fuels the economy.